Okay, that was a massive victory for me. Now we can just simply lay siege to that city and retake it, much like I'm doing at Carthago Nova, and that's going to give us quite a lot of income and then also help bring a couple of larger cities well under control after we exterminate that populace. It looks like Rome is slowly becoming more profitable, very slowly. Let's go ahead and end this turn and see where it leaves us. Of course, the pirates are constantly harassing you, and they will win any naval battle that they get into with you, which is annoying, but that's just the way it rolls. Looks like we're the most advanced faction. They're saying the Eastern Empire is the strongest. I really don't care one way or the other. City construction report. We got a governor's palace. Carthage has a new church there. Of course, it doesn't seem to be making the people a whole lot happier, but we will take care of that. Of course, this city here is still rioting, but we're building some buildings to help reduce that, so should help bring things under control eventually. If we lose the city, I guess we can always retake it. Got some rebels out here causing trouble, but I don't really have time to mess with them for now. Just go ahead and end another turn. Dang it! Keep clicking the wrong stuff over here. Driving me nuts. Maintain siege. We didn't lose any more cities, so that's good. More annoying pirate attacks doesn't really bother me one way or the other. Now we can retake Cordoba. Yeah, I know there's rioting. They're always rioting. They'll get their own. Alright, we can easily retake the city now. And that'll give us 6,000 something denarii that we very much need. We can now well, actually I'm gonna... Yeah, we can disband these mercenary units. That'll save us the money for having to maintain them now that we're back in control of the city. Alright, so now we can see if we can retrain some of our troops. Very few of them, but we can retrain them nonetheless. So that'll leave Cordoba to be profitable and much better off. See, it's just every now and then, one thing you gotta learn about a Total War game is the populace just needs a good exterminating. They like it, they want it, and it makes them happy to apparently be wiped out every now and then. I'm gonna go ahead and build the giant palace down at Carthage before they get too far away here. Hopefully they don't riot out before the time comes for the finishing of it. That would be quite annoying, but it's always possible. Massilla has also expanded, so let's see if we can afford the building there. We can. That'll help keep that city from rioting. Here's our construction report. So you can see things are generally starting to come into control. I mean, I know it's still a little bit hectic on a few fronts, but if you continue at this pace that I've started here, you're going to eventually have enough money to build armies and expand and attack your enemies, and it'll just be a lot easier to maintain your empire. So really getting through the first 5 to 10 turns is the key here. Looks like we had a town grow. It was careless. So we'll get them set up with a new government building. Who would have thought that building a government building would actually make the people happy, but apparently so. We're almost finished with the aqueduct there. We need to repair these buildings that the stupid mobs keep damaging. And then the next thing we'll build is something to help keep the people happy here. Build that hermitage there. And let's end another turn. Stupid pirates, would you just go ahead and kill my boat so I don't have to look at that anymore? It's so freaking annoying. I don't care about the stupid pirates. Alright, so this is really, there's the most advanced faction, announcements. Oh yeah, look at all those buildings we got constructed and repaired. That's great. Because all of that is going to help maintain order in our cities. And now that we have some money, we can start to construct some buildings in this city. Wow, they have a lot of damaged buildings. It's no wonder they're unhappy. Once we repair a lot of those, it should leave that city in much better shape. I didn't realize that was going on. Yeah, I'm just in a whole bunch of turns. Oh crap. Welcome to Italy. There's the Vandals. I'll send my army from Rome out to take care of them. The Berbers, of course, the Berbers managed to go siege Carthage right at the moment that I can't do anything about it. So we'll see if we can fight them off when the time comes. The Berber troops are pretty crummy, so you never know. I don't have much in this city, but it doesn't take much a lot of times. They have a couple of generals' bodyguards, though, so my chances probably wouldn't be good, but we'll see what we can do. Of course, I do have some comitatenses here in Syracuse. I could probably build a ship and send reinforcements over. We'll work on that. And we're going to need to pull our army out of Rome to go face the Vandals. We have quite a few comitatenses with some great upgrades, but we're going to need to retrain the cav we have here and recruit some more cav. Of course, having some more comitatenses would be nice too. I think we'll recruit another unit of comitatenses for now. I only have a couple of units of cavalry though. This Foederardi cavalry, however you say it, is pretty crappy. It's not very good at all. Looks like the Western Empire is going to attack me out here. They don't really have many more men than I do, but most of theirs are peasants. The only reason it's giving them a good chance is because they happen to have a family member there. And but I have a couple of spear units, and I think I can take them. Right, so I'm going to fight this battle. During that turn. It's not really a big deal. But I did win that battle, and so we've now retaken control of Carthago Nova, and we can exterminate that populace, and now we have a lot of spare cash in our hands. That'll give us the opportunity to build a bunch of much-needed buildings here that'll leave the city happy in the future. So I'm just going to queue all those up and let them build. That looks like another one of our cities needs improvement. Well, they got a bunch of buildings that need to be built, so I'll just get all of those started while I have the money. That's why when you have the money, you want to just go ahead and get those buildings going. Looks like we built our proconsul palace at Massilla, so the cities should be maintaining their happiness. Looks like London is upset. It's because they need a new government building, and we'll get that taken care of. And you can see that the armies of the Vandals are still engaged in that besieging action there. And of course everything went on to auto-manage here and my general died. Go ahead and end another turn here and get some money handy. Oh, well, what the heck, man. London revolted now too. That's annoying. It says I only have 302 men. It's not much of an army, and there's pretty much no way I can win that fight, so I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I mean, I could play it and try and kill as many of the Vandals as possible, but I'm not really too worried about it, because I have a nice, tough army down at Rome. And everywhere that those Vandals go ahead and settle is going to be a place where they're going to lose men for having populated the settlement. Their horde troops will be disbanded so that they can settle that population. So here's the Berber army I'm up against. It's not much of an army, but because of those two generals, it's going to be hard to say whether or not I can pull this off. Alright, we won the fight at Carthage. Looks like we have another town growing here, so we're going to want to improve that as quickly as possible. That's a way to avoid unrest. And looks like there's rioting in London. It kind of seems like London revolted, but my game, whenever I play Barbarian Invasion, it's bound to crash, like, several times. While I'm playing it, it just isn't real compatible with the Windows and the processor and stuff that I have for whatever reason. Rome was from a different age of computers, and as such, is not super compatible with what we have here. I got plenty of infantry to manhandle those invading, whatchamacallem, the invading Goths, or no, Vandals. Yeah, the Vandals are the ones that are invading. I have plenty of infantry. I'm just going to train a little bit more cavalry. I have some light cav, and get some heavy cav trained here. We don't have any archers, though, and they're bound to have a lot of archers. So I might want to train some archers as well. Basically, I'm not going to record anymore on this video as soon as I'm done beating the Vandals out, because you can see that I'm already in a stable position as far as money goes. So that's really your biggest battle. And then once you get enough money, then it becomes much easier to fight off annoying factions like these Berber losers. And let's see, it looks like the rebels are blockading my port, which they rarely do. It's kind of annoying. Oh no, the Western rebels are blockading my port. I forgot that I had these reinforcements that I could bring over from Syracuse. It's not going to take much. Just put these guys on the boat. Go drop them off over here, hopefully, and it may even draw those navies away from my port, which is fine with me as well. So, settlement besieged, Carthage. Let's see with the Berbers. It's probably just those generals' bodyguards, because they're the only ones that got away alive. Looks like they have some archers and stuff. I wonder if it will give me an easy auto-resolve. Let's see. It will. So I might just go ahead and auto-resolve this. Still a little bit risky, because you never know when the auto-resolve is just going to turn around and screw you. But it was worth it in that case to go ahead and get the city back under our control. Repair the buildings that were damaged. And retrain our troops, and then actually recruit some more troops. And that should pretty much lead to all that we need there. Tarentum's getting a little bit of unrest. Build that cathedral there, that should help take care of it. Check it out, I'm just going to let the Vandals basically run amok for a little bit there. And then as soon as this army's done training, I'm going to head up there and give them the business. So they can besiege all the cities they want up there. They're just wasting their time and their troops. And then I'll easily retake those cities from them, as the Vandals are not going to have the economic infrastructure to wage a war against me. So you may be thinking, oh, look at him losing these settlements, it's so bad. Nah, it's really not a big deal. See what the Burgundiae want here. They want trade rights, absolutely. Take all the income I can get. There we go. I can't believe I actually won that. Yeah, look, the pirates came out and attacked my ships where my army is. I made it out alive, though, so it's no big deal. We can just take those troops back to Syracuse now that I don't need them. So they plundered Mediolanum. Let's see, there's my construction report. So it looks like more of our cities are advancing along. That's very good. Very good indeed. Let's see. Move our ships back here, get the army off, so that we don't lose those men. Syracuse is apparently not too happy to have those men back. Carthage is about to finish their imperial palace, which will help bring it under control. Let's see if we have any other, yeah, this settlement here that's always unhappy, even though I've exterminated the population once. They're still continually unhappy. So it's partly because, like I said, they keep destroying the very buildings that are put there to make them happy. Not real intelligent for a population to do something like that. My troops are almost done training down in Rome. Berbers are going to continue to try and annoy me at Carthage. Carthage is running a huge deficit, so we're going to want to make them profitable. I don't see how losing 8 men can be a crushing defeat, but apparently it can. Yeah, so it looks like the Berbers are bringing like 1 unit, or maybe 2. Yeah, they have a couple of generals' bodyguards, and look at the chances that it's giving them of winning this. It's giving them a pretty darn fair chance of winning that battle. So I'm just going to have to take care of this personally.